Alright, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, I'm doing another tier list video. Now, if you guys remember back in, I don't know, like a few months ago, I made another one of these. But we're going to be doing a December recap, and I will be doing this hopefully 6 months into 2021. Because I kind of just want to keep updating this and making sure that everything's to where I want it. And if I need to change anything, then I can just go back to the video and change it. So anyway, with that being said, welcome to the video. We're going to be doing this based on friends and friends of friends. So for this first one, I think his name is Baby Yaga or something like that. I don't know. But from what I've heard, he's pretty good. Here's a sample of his work. Alright, so he's pretty good. He's pretty decent. The only thing I would say is for first time listeners, you can't really hear what he's saying. I mean, sure, if you listen closely, you can. But I mean, when I'm trying to vibe to a song, I'm not trying to put my earphones really close to my ears just so I can listen to your music. No diss, but I mean, it's just really hard to hear him until he screams. So even when he screams, sometimes it doesn't sound the best. And, you know, he's still improving as an artist, and I'm sure he's going to keep improving. So for him, I would put he's good.
Claiming I don't got bars like a prison, maybe this is only the beginning, but I got a lot more, and so if you plan to diss me, record it to a beat, take a seat.
Alright, so for 9volt, he's kind of improved a tiny bit, with his weekly SoundCloud songs. I can tell that he's getting more of a flow, and I can tell that I don't know if he's trying more or what it is, but it seems like the lyric copying has kind of stopped. I mean, he's not the best still, but I mean, he's getting better, so I could see him improving in the future. I can definitely see him being better, but, you know, that takes time, and, you know, you gotta take the constructive criticism and actually put it into your music, and I don't know if 9volt does that, but for now, we're gonna put him bottom meh. He's still very close to the edge of ew and meh. But I'm putting him in meh because he is improving, and since I see that, I'm going to put him a little bit above what he is.
Mumble, I'll make your ass crumble in 2 bars, put your ass behind 2 bars. This mumble is some clear shit.
Alright, for the next one, we got Dakota. Dakota, I feel like could be good because he has a deep voice, but it doesn't seem like he does anything to his voice, and it doesn't seem like he has great production. Dakota has a deep voice, which he could do with so many things. He could do it like Corpse. I mean, a lot of Corpse's community is kind of toxic with the whole his music thing, because if you have a deep voice and make music, then you get called a copycat. So in this case, Dakota can do something like a kind of heavy metal or whatever type plot, and if he finds out how to mix that and make it better, then he could possibly, you know, do good. But for now, we're gonna put him in ew because of the fact of his mixing's terrible and his lyrics don't fit on his beat at all. I mean, I hope he doesn't take this the wrong way, but I'm just not a fan of his music, and I feel like he can improve. I feel like anybody on this list can improve, but for now, Dakota's gonna be at ew.
Bitch, I've been wildin' now since 2017. I've been making track by track and ain't get recognition. See, anybody who wants to step up is just a bitch to me, and anybody who try to mess up won't get no sympathy.
My boy Gennaro. Alright, how do I even compare to this? I don't think anybody can beat. Okay, a lot of people could beat Gennaro, but Gennaro's one of my favorite rappers that I personally know. I listen to his music and I bop to it personally. Like, I listen to it on Spotify and all of that.
It's moving day, all my friends are moving away, all the memories start to fade, and everyone's moving away.
Alright, for the next one, we got Gentile. So Gentile is I think that's how you say it, Gentile, whatever. Gentile is a pretty decently rapper. I don't know, he's a melodic rapper, and I feel like he could be better as time goes on because his voice is still young. I think he's really young. I don't remember what age he's at, but I know that he can definitely improve, and I'm just not into the whole melodic rapper things, but I can definitely criticize based on what I know about it. And so I feel like, personally, he's decent, you know? He's not bad, and he's not good. I don't know, he's just decent. So, meh. Very top meh, though.
Trying through the mud like I'm Richthofen, gunning you down, gonna put you in the coffin. I ain't gay like Batman and Robin. COVID-19 got all this bitch coughing, wanting to rap like this more often. Be careful, not proceed with caution.
Alright, next we got imjc. Now, imjc is a rapper that I personally know. So, when I was setting up this video to record and everything, I came to the conclusion that I'm not going to sugarcoat anything because of people on here that I personally know, and, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. JC, you were kind of bottom meh. The reason I say that is because I believe you have good lyrics. I believe that you have a talent, but it's your delivery could be so much better, and I feel like you just don't take the time. And I know that it's difficult because you're just starting music, but I feel like you can definitely put more time into your music, and that's kind of what's happening. I feel like is that you're rushing it too hard. So tell you're proud of something, I'm not gonna be entirely proud of it either.
Every day I wake up with a smile, then it's brushed away.
Alright, for Josso Man, we're gonna put him in EU. I haven't heard a whole lot from him, but from what I heard, it wasn't the greatest. He can still get better. I don't have a whole lot of constructive criticism for this. Besides, I know that anybody on this list can change, so take that as you will.
I don't think she knows. Lines on my wrist and lines on my throat.
Jacobus is pretty alright. He kind of reminds me of a gentile, I don't know. But he's decent. He's not the best. He's not the worst. He's meh. I don't know. Sounds like any other, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. But he's meh.
Yeah, Lucifer controlling me, making me go. He'll take a soul and send you to hell, yeah. When I would turn my demons all around, I can't make a...
Alright, next is JLJ. So JLJ is a rapper that I've worked with personally, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of him. He's young, you know, he still has time to improve. He's just an interesting character as a person, and I was about to say sugarcoat, but that's not the word. I'm not gonna make it sound like he's bad because of the character he is in real life. I'm just gonna base it off of his rapping skills. His rapping skills are alright. They could be a lot better. And, you know, he needs to work on his own lyrics because I've heard that he's had ghostwriters in the past. So, I mean, you need to work on your craft, not someone else's.
No type of hoes and tricks, you blowing O's like sucking dick. Ladies wanna pick, cause I'm 80 and they know that I'm rich. What the shit? Hit a lick, then make another hit.
Alright, next is ADHD, one of my best friends. He's really cool. So, ADHD, I'm gonna obviously put him in godly because I love his meme rap, I love his sad songs, they're all just so good. The only thing I don't like is his consistency, and I understand that he can't always do what I understand he can't always record, and I understand he works. So I'm not going to deduct him any points for that because, you know, that's just obviously a lack of time. But I just wish he put out more music. I love his music.
She fucked that entire trailer. Bitch with long hair who getting hit from the back. Let's see if you got that. Hold up. How is it you still talking this shit with rap?
Alright, next is a friend of a friend's. This is Exoverse's friend that he's collabed with a few times. I feel like his production quality is really low, and so I can't really judge him based off of that. I just want him to be, I want his production to be better before I really judge him, because, you know, it's one thing to say someone's bad because their lyrics, but it's also something to say when someone doesn't have really materials to be able to make music. Like, I have a microphone. I don't know what he records on, but it's not very great. So, I can't really judge him too hard. So, I'm just going to put him at bottom meh because of the fact of his recording wasn't the greatest. But besides that, from kind of what I heard, his lyrics were pretty good.
What's the difference between you and me? Everything except us posting music on the internet. And we're both MCs except once I quotate.
I feel like, once again, this is one of the rappers that just don't project. You can't really hear what he's saying, and I feel like from what I did hear, it was decently good. I don't know, it was pretty mediocre. I don't use that word often, but it's pretty mediocre. He's alright, he's meh.
I'm rolling that boat,
making bands, I'm not broke. Made a milli from these notes. Goes to show that I'm no joke.
So Christianova. Christianova is a friend that I know in real life. Not in real. Why did I say that? I don't know him in real life. He's cool. He's decent. I don't know. He does a lot of remixes. He does a lot of, like, kind of impressions in his own songs. Like, his recent song, I forgot what it was called, but it was like an X kind of impression. And honestly, I mean, that's probably what he's going to get popular off of. And the thing is, with Christianova, that would be good enough for him. But for me personally, I feel like if I was in this spot, I would make something different than what I've been making. Because Christianova, his music's pretty decent, but, just the constant kind of rappers that they remind you of is just not a good look. It could be a one-hit wonder, or, people will call them copycats, and I mean, I'm not saying he's a full-on copycat because he has his own lyrics and he does his own little thing, but, I don't know. So, yeah, Christianova, we're going to put you at good because you're still good. You're still good for what you're trying to be doing, but I don't know. I feel like you could be a lot better.
They just wanna talk to me, I don't got the time. You can walk away from me, I don't even mind. Got me contemplating if I'm down for that.
Alright, Lycheeboy. He's a master Dark Lord. My favorite Dark Lord. I would do anything to get probed by him. I don't know why I said that. That was really weird. Anyway, so Lycheeboy, you're pretty good. I don't know if any of these rappers are gonna watch this video, but it's whatever. Lycheeboy, you're pretty good. My criticisms, I don't know, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing it decently. I don't have anything to say that'll make it better. I don't know. Subjectively, I don't find it interesting, but objectively, you're doing good for what you're doing or what you're trying to do. At least that's what I think you're trying to do. I don't know.
W-R-I-S-T. Got locked up cause I just killed a beat. Two sticks on my butt, I'm gonna need three. Must be begin cause I want no beef. L-I-L-H, double O-D, sip too much Voss, think I might.
Lil Hood, Lil Wrist. Alright, so I know this guy. We've talked a few times. Lil Hood, Lil Wrist. I think your music's catchy, but once again, I've said this in my reaction video that you sound like it hurts to rap, right? I heard your first song on your new EP, Brutal, and that was just because I was researching this and I wanted to know how much you've improved since the last time I did a reaction video. And you did pretty good. I really liked the verse, and the chorus was interesting. I don't think it was necessarily catchy, but I think it was good. And, you don't need a catchy hook to make a song. So I'm going to put you at good, but top of good, because you know what you're kind of doing with the mixing and all of this different stuff. So I think you're almost at getting there. So there you are.
For thinking that you were in love with someone who was just like me, someone like me.
Alright, Gypsy. So Gypsy's a pretty cool guy in general, but I feel like his music could be so much better. Like, for instance, I listened to his 3-song kind of EP thing, and there was only one song that really stood out to me, and I don't remember what it was. I think it was called, I don't know what it was called, but it was a pretty good song. It was just, the whole thing was melodic, and I really like Gypsy singing, and sometimes his melodic verses are really good, but it's when it comes to him, like the Syra song, I don't remember what that one was called either, but the Syra song just didn't feel like Gypsy. It didn't feel like a Gypsy song. The beginning was fire, but then you kind of lost your flow. And, if you do kind of styles like that, you gotta keep your flow, and I feel like you could sound badass while doing it. Because in the beginning, you had me hooked, and then you kind of lost me. So that's how I feel about Gypsy. Or motherfucking Gypsy, sorry.
Little bitch, get back, I pack, shoot that, I rack, all black, no lag, if you can't bang. You know, he knows, she knows, they know most, stay low, creep slow, don't fold, that's a no.
Alright, Mo is top of Met, and the reason I'm saying he's not good is because I feel like he hasn't released enough for me to judge on. So, the thing about ADHD and Mo, the reason I'm saying he doesn't have enough compared to Adhd, because Adhd, I've heard him rap songs that are unreleased. I haven't heard Mo Wet's do a lot. And he's really good. He, Most Wanted had me hooked, and it was a really good song. There were some songs on there that just don't have me hooked, or he doesn't project enough. Some of the songs sound like he's looking down on his phone, which might be the case, but you can definitely hear it. It doesn't sound like he's enthusiastic about the song at all sometimes. And Most Wanted was the only one I felt that really was fire and that really caught my attention. So that's how I feel about Mo. He's top of Met, and I really feel like he's gonna improve. He has a feature on one of my songs coming out eventually, and his part was really good, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to hear more from Mo.
Looks so drained, bring up my heart so pained. All the thoughts I had of you equally kill the same. Man, it's hurting my brain, so music is a place I go to keep myself sane. I know it sounds insane.
Alright, Relentless Mind is also going to be on top of Meh, and the reason I'm saying that is because Relentless Mind has this case of rushing songs, and he doesn't have very much out either. I've heard him rap, I've heard him do features. Sunshine was his definitely best feature, and Chronicles was one of them too. But after he even released Sunshine, or after he featured on Sunshine and Chronicles, two of his best features, he released a song called Energy, and Energy wasn't the greatest because he rushed it. When he doesn't rush things, it sounds really good, and I really enjoy Relentless Mind's music when he doesn't rush things. It sounds really nice and crisp.
Turn your body to a corpse, so another body in the blood, gonna absorb and need some more psychedelics, try and spell they're gonna bring your body.
Sarah 666 has definitely improved. He's definitely outdone himself, and the reason I'm saying that is because I've heard his new songs, and for what his style is and what he's going for, it sounds really good. But there's some things that just keep him from going to getting there, and there are things he's going to disagree with me on, but I feel like a lot of his words, kind of just jumble together and just don't fit together. And, it kind of like messes up the flow a tiny bit to where, it's kind of noticeable, kind of not. You have to listen to it kind of over and over for not to not hear that little gap. And it's a tiny one, but it's definitely there. I can't think of an example, but I definitely know that it's happened a lot of times. But his new song 6 Feet Deep was actually pretty good, and it's solid overall. But I don't feel like he's on the getting there thing, because I still feel like he's kind of being repetitive with his songs. But I mean, what can you do? He's doing work, or I don't know how he's really gonna make a meaning out of that.
Be drowning in my thoughts, I don't wanna think of her. She just leave my head in knots, and my life be a story, this the plot. She don't wanna be a part of it, she don't know what I got.
Sting Like a Bee is very difficult to understand. Not his lyrics or anything, but I don't understand if it's him in all three of his songs. I've looked at them, I've listened to them, but they just sound so different, which is not a bad thing. But his new song really had me hooked, and it was really good. And then the second to last one was interesting, and I wasn't as hooked. And then the very last one, I definitely wasn't hooked. But that could be just a subjective thing. Objectively, his lyrics are really good, and autotune could be better. But, what can you do? You're still learning, you're still doing your thing. I think you're pretty decent, so I'm going to put you in bottom good.
Nigga pellets like Pac-Man. Talking on me, that's a backhand. That's that shit I can't stand. Arkham Ham, no Batman.
Tay Senpai, or otherwise known as Exoverse. So, Exoverse hasn't really released a whole lot. His new thing was kind of distorted a bit, but, he doesn't have the best studio either. And, I feel like Exoverse can be better, and he could do different things, but I'm going to put him in good for the fact of... Actually, no. We're going to put him in getting there for what he's doing. But if he really wants to be in godly, he has to switch it up a bit. It's really repetitive. And that's the only reason that he's not in godly, is because all of his music is kind of repetitive. But his lyrics-wise and everything he's going for is almost perfect for what he is going for. So, objectively speaking, he's getting there. Alright, Vix is another one that's getting there, and the reason I'm saying that is because he doesn't really have a whole lot out. He's kind of, drifted away from a little bit of music because of his job and whatever. Maybe he's making a lot more things. I don't know. I'm just excited for his new things to come out, and Pimpin' was one of his best songs, and, I feel like he's still getting there.
God on growth, coach shit goes fast. I think in a slow-mo, this shit slaps. Homies in the flow zone, posting like clarity, ass and no, now clown type beat. Got me acting like bozo, I eat ass, but I say no.
Alright, so the last one on the list we have Owen. Owen was a feature on Chronicles with imjc and me and Thomas, or Relentless Mind. Owen had one of the worst verses of the track. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. He's a pretty decent rapper overall. I've heard some of his single stuff. It's decently. He's gonna be top of Met because of he's alright. I feel like he could also be better. Alright, and that is the end of the tier list of December. I'm gonna be doing one in June. Yeah, June. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave a like and a good little thumbs up. And if you did enjoy, please put a comment down below saying you did. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I wanna buy your bathwater for me and you. I just wanna let you know I'm here for nudes.